Hi guys, welcome back to the Senior Football YouTube channel, and in today's video we're going to be presenting our very first 100% complete card collection. It's the first collection we've ever started, me and my brother. It's the Road to Euro 2020 by Panini, and we've finally completed it, getting the two last cards we needed. So we'll get straight into the video, and before we do, don't forget to like and subscribe, as it really does help us out. So, as you can see here, the Adrenalyn XL UEFA Road to UEFA Euro 2020 collection has Mbappe, Lewandowski, Hazard, Ronaldo, Rakitic, Royce and Bernardeschi on the front cover, and it's the first collection for the UEFA Nations League. So as we get straight in, you can see some of the different card designs here, but the best page of the collection starts off with the Invincible, made out of Mbappe, Modric, Varane and Ronaldo. Then all 5 top masters, Hazard, Modric, Kane, Varane and Cristiano Ronaldo, all with 100 in their stats. And then 3 UEFA Euro experts, being Busquets, Muller and Nani, all with a maximum of all with stats above 95. Then we get into the teammates, with each team having 9 cards. First up with Belgium, then Croatia, the Czech Republic, Denmark, England there of course, Spain, Finland, France, Germany, Greece, Hungary, the Republic of Ireland, Italy, the Netherlands, Northern Ireland, Norway, Poland, Portugal, Romania, Scotland, Switzerland, Slovakia, Sweden, Turkey, and finally Wales. And then we go on to the fans' favourite, with about 1 or 2 per team. So we've got Fellaini and company for Belgium, Perisic for Croatia, Greb Selassie and Ducau for the Czech Republic, Kjær and Schön for Denmark, Dyer and Sterling for England, then Alba and Koke for Spain, Arajuri and Sparv for Finland, Hernandez and Matuidi for France, Hummels and Royce for Germany, Torresidis and Tsialis for Greece, Dudzik for Hungary, Coleman and McLean for the Republic of Ireland, Chiellini and Insigne for Italy, Blint and Strootman for the Netherlands, Davies and Lafferty for Northern Ireland, Johansson and Elianusi for Norway, Glick and Blaszczkowski for Poland, William Carvalho for Portugal, Sapunaru and Stanciu for Romania, Robertson for Scotland, Liechtenstein and Shaqiri for Switzerland, Skrtel and Hamsik for Slovakia, Grankvist and Larsen for Sweden, Topal for Turkey, and finally Gunter and Vokes for Wales. So a very nice design, of course. I really do like this collection's design overall. There are many cards inside because it is a Road to tournament collection, but being a bit biased from it being our first collection, I really do love it, and I'm so happy that we have finally completed it. Next up are the 18 Rising Stars, with not every team having 1, some of them even having 2. And we start off with Brekalo for Croatia, Alexander Arnold and Sancho for England, Salai for Hungary, Ododa, who was the last one we needed to complete this subset, for the Republic of Ireland, Barella and Chiesa for Italy, De Ligt and De Jong for the Netherlands, Lewis for Northern Ireland, Berger for Norway, Ruben Neves for Portugal, Mané for Romania, Tierney for Scotland, Hanko for Slovakia, Under for Turkey, and Ampadu and Roberts for Wales. Then we go on to the power-up cards with the goal stoppers and defensive rocks. Here, Courtois, Vaklik, Schmeichel, Pickford, De Gea, Lloris, Donnarumma, Szczesny and Sommer are the 9 best goalkeepers in the collection, apparently. Then there's the defensive rocks with John Stones, Umtiti, Boateng, Manolas, Evans, Diaz, McKenna, Skriniar and Lindelof. So the goal stoppers have a +8 on their defensive stats, and the defensive rocks have a +7 on their defensive stats. Wait. No, +9, sorry. Then there are the 18 key players, with the hardest one to get being Axel Witsel. We had to buy it, we couldn't even swap it, it was so rare. So there's Witsel, Rakitic, Yankto, Delaney, Ali, Isco, Kante, Kroos, Fortunis, Brady, Verratti, Wijnaldum, Zielinski, Xhaka, Mack, Clayson, Çalhanoğlu and Ramsey, with a pattern there of a cross and an L for Adrenalyn XL on the back of every power-up card, and they get a boost of 8 on their control stats. Then once again the XL they're visible in green, this time for the game changers. So all the best forwards in the collection, with Lukaku, Kramaric, Schick, Rashford, Moreno, Pukki, Griezmann, Werner, Mitroglou, Salah, Bernardeschi, Depay, King, Silva, Keseru, Forrest, Seferovic and Cenk Tosun. And they have a +9 on their attack. Then finally we have some their crystal cards a bit. They're transparent, as you can see, and have rounded edges. And I have the Netherlands there to show, if it'll focus. There we go. And there are 18 in the collection, each representing a team that was part of the first Nations League. Of course, Portugal being able to win it there, even if they don't have Ronaldo on their team photo. And there's the Netherlands, Switzerland, Portugal and England, who are third. The Nations League logo, Ukraine, Sweden, Bosnia and Herzegovina, Denmark, Scotland, Finland, Norway, Serbia, the Nations League trophy, Georgia, Belarus, Kosovo and North Macedonia. So that's the end of the checklisted collection, and we go on to the limited editions, where we have a total of 53, if I'm correct, in the collection. So very, very many limited editions. We went to look for some that weren't part of the French checklist, I think, and we've titled them in order of appearance in the checklisted collection. So we have De Bruyne, Hazard and Mertens for Belgium, Modric for Croatia, Schmeichel for Denmark, Lingard and Kane for England, Ramos, Isco and Asensio for Spain, Pogba, Giroud, Griezmann and Mbappe for France, Kimmich and Kroos for Germany, Socrates for Greece, Jorginho for Italy, Van Dijk and De Vrij for the Netherlands, Szczesny, Lewandowski and Milik for Poland, Cancelo and Ronaldo with 100 in attack there for Portugal, Tatarusanu for Romania, Fraser for Scotland, Forsberg for Sweden, Bale for Wales. Then we'll go on to the rising stars and fans' favourites there, with Perisic for Croatia, Sterling for England, Royce for Germany, Coleman, who was one of the last two we needed, therefore for the Republic of Ireland, Insigne for Italy, Lafferty for Northern Ireland, Shaqiri for Switzerland, Hamsik, who was the last one we needed, for Slovakia, Vokes for Wales, and then the rising star ones are De Ligt and De Jong there for the Netherlands. Then there are 8 premium limited editions, all found in premium packs, with Eriksen, Ramos, Pogba, Neuer, Bonucci, Lewandowski, Bernardo Silva and Gareth Bale. Pogba being the best total card apart from the top masters, and Neuer, who didn't get a goal stopper card, gets a premium limited edition card. And then the 3 premium gold ones, all found in the premium gold pack, with De Bruyne, Mbappe and Van Dijk. And then we have the online card and 2 of the sort of code cards or game rules that you can find in packs. And that's the end of the collection, and we'll just show you the game guide and show you the limited editions checklist to show just how many we decided to collect in addition. So there it is, the French one. You get Harry Kane and Isco in the starter pack. In a sort of multi-pack you get either Ronaldo, Hazard, Modric or Griezmann. In the mega tin you can get Giroud, De Jong and Schmeichel. In magazines you can get Perisic, Royce, Shaqiri and Insigne and Asensio. In the premium packs you get all the premium limited editions, and the premium gold you can get all the premium gold ones. So we, with a total of, I'll just go back to it, 2, 6, 9, 14 and 22, 25, we've gone and doubled the checklisted limited editions with how many we've managed to get. So we might add a few more to the collection, we're not sure yet, but it'd be getting pretty expensive to find all the remaining limited editions, with one of them, Christian Eriksen base limited edition, going up to like €40. So we might not, but this is the complete collection, and we hope you enjoyed, so thanks for watching, and we'll be seeing you next time.